Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast. I am Phil, and as always, joining me is that deplorable. We shipped out of the country.
Hey y'all, it's Lilith. And I just want to say thank you, Phil, for taking time to chat with me. I know you're so busy on all these other podcasts on the network and other places. So we just want to say we appreciate you, Phil. Don't leave us.
Are you trying to hint around at my recent appearance on the Fandom Zone podcast or the Titans Talk podcast?
Both.
I need to spin around the Biters Walking Dead podcast again sometime.
Just make your rounds, Phil.
Hey, I got to make friends so someone will discuss Infinity War with me because you don't want to do it.
You got Charlie? That's enough?
I know, and I'm talking about doing a roundtable or two, so.
Well, all that Marvel stuff, yeah, you do need other friends.
You're welcome, DC girl.
So, actually, lots of news in the Deadpool world. And yes, guys, we are actually talking Deadpool this week. Surprise!
Cable and Deadpool issue 15. Enema of the State.
Speaking of Enema.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Like, they couldn't come to an agreement with D-Glove? Come on!
Oh, we're going to jump right into this? Get to the bad news first?
I'm really upset. I have to read more. Of course I'm upset.
For those of you living under a rock who didn't hear the news this week, or if you're listening to this on the podcast like a month ago, Donald Glover and FX have parted ways. We're not getting a Deadpool animated series, at least for the foreseeable future.
Was it this year, like May? It was supposed to come out.
Yeah, right around the movie.
Part ways a month before. Like, I don't understand it.
The year of the poll. I don't know. They're throwing all this cryptic stuff. Like, Donald Glover, like, put up, like, pages from, like, supposedly the final episode, but I guess it was just something he wrote, like, you know, off the top of his head. I don't know if it was really going to be an episode. But then I saw a headline today. It was just like, oh, the final straw was the Taylor Swift episode. I'm like, what?
You can't just leave us hanging. Oh my God.
I'm like, oh. You know how many pop culture and like current event references we're going to get?
If Family Guy can do a really stupid Taylor Swift episit, Deadpool should be able to. That's all I'm saying. She hated that episode. Swift hated that episode.
I don't know. Is it with the Me Too movement? Can we not make fun of Taylor Swift anymore?
I mean, she actually kind of technically started it with that DJ thing, but I don't know. Like, I like Taylor Swift as an artist. Like, you know, good for her.
Oh, so Kanye can give her a hard time, but not Deadpool?
More like she gives Kanye a hard time now, but we won't get into that.
Back and forth.
Anyway, like, I'm really disappointed. I'm really bummed out. I hope. Did they film anything, or was it just all? Obviously, they had to if it was coming out in May. So, I mean, they're not just going to let that sit there forever.
I wonder if we're just going to get like a straight to DVD, you know, whatever they have filmed or something.
Probably. I mean, they got to make that money back.
You'd think.
Ugh, so disappointing.
You would think they would release that soon anyway, again, because of the movie. I was looking forward to that.
This better not affect Atlanta. I swear to God, it better not affect Atlanta. It took forever for season 2. If they pull a damn Chappelle show on me, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose it.
I'm Deadpool. Anyway,
I'm just bummed out. And of course,
I was looking forward to that animated series like as much as the movie.
Yeah, me too. I'm tired of these damn books.
Clever.
Anyway.
Yeah, take it somewhere else.
I want to know what happened. If anybody knows what happened, just send it anonymously and let me know.
Or Donald Glover, come on and talk to us, please. Childish Gambino, you're our only hope.
And bring your brother.
Or even just
that's his creative partner for those of us that don't know. So.
Oh yeah, both. Either or both. I mean, heck, just anonymously email us those scripts. We'll do some live reads.
Yes, you know Philip loves his live readings.
forget the live read. Can you imagine if we had the like exclusive? We're the only ones who had the script.
Are you gonna find it? Are you gonna scour the earth for it?
Well, it would have to come from him because I don't think they've been released anywhere.
Somebody has them, other than Donald. I can almost guarantee it. Somebody has them. Somebody that's unscrupulous,
quote unquote. Whoever has them, send them to wadesworldpod@gmail.com.
What did you think about the trailer? I know you probably were in the movie theater recently and you saw the Deadpool with the Cable and the little toy
action figures.
Trailer.
I'm Deadpool. I'm Cable. Yeah, but wasn't there like was it the same trailer? I know I saw one online recently too, but get X-Force, even though it looks like Wakanda Forever, but
I didn't see that one.
He's like, we'll be X-Force, and Domino's like, isn't that a little derivative? He's like, yes.
Have you met him, Domino?
But he's like, I can't let Cable kill this kid. He's like, we have to put together a young team. I forget all the qualifications. He's young team. He's like, they have to be able to hold their own franchise for 10 to 12 years.
Deadpool's a mess and we love it.
But is everyone from Deadpool going X-Force to Black Panther going Wakanda Forever? They all ripping off the Wonder Woman movie?
TV show did better. Anyway, Linda Carter, I will always love you. Yeah, so great trailers. I'm really excited for the movie. Bummed about the cartoon. But at least we have Constantine. And if you want to learn more about the Constantine animated series, be sure to stay tuned. Because next is Newcastle Crew, and we are going to review season 1 of Constantine City of Demons.
That's
Sorry
right.
for the shameless plug, but that's how we roll. You should be used to it. Now, on to this damn issue.
What was your problems with it?
Well, I literally really do hate clowns. It's not that I have a phobia. It's just that I'm an adult, and I can see a clown for what it is. And it's really sad and creepy.
All right, let's test something. Lilith, look closely at the camera. Can you see me real good?
I will find you, Philip. I know where you live.
Oh, yeah? Do I have to watch my back now?
I don't know, man. Like, it was humorous, and the art was actually really good. It really popped off the page this week. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I hate when they just kind of like, Cable just disappears.
I know, I was going to say, this should have been like, instead of Cable and Deadpool, should have been and Deadpool number 15.
Yeah. The cover told the truth this time. So he's brainwashed by Black Box, and I'm like, what, the recorder from the plane? What now?
I know. That's the whole thing with the clown. Talk about the, not burying the lead. The cover is him, like, looks like he killed some clowns. We jump right into that.
I was like, poor insane clown posse. Who's going to drink all that Faygo now? Think of the Faygo shareholders. If only that were true. I had a friend in high school who was a juggalo. We weren't friends for very long.
I had an ex-girlfriend who was a juggalo. Ugh.
Wow. At least it's an ex.
All 4'11" of her.
That's how they roll. It's true. Anywho, so we're back on that damn island eventually. Like, it's just weird. This feels like it came out of nowhere.
What, this whole issue?
Yeah.
Well, was there like an X-Force book around here? Because again, it's like Cable's disappeared, and it's like, again. I
know he's always gone.
This is like the second within 15 issues. This is like the second or third time he's disappeared. It's like,
I think it's the third time, honestly.
Seriously, it's like every arc he's like, oh, Cable disappeared. It's like they wanted a Deadpool solo book, but they weren't confident in the strength of the brand. Which, I mean, look what kind of difference. What was this? 2005 or 2006? Look at the difference, like 10, 12 years makes.
Well, and also when you have a machine behind you determined to make money whatever it takes.
Movie.
Yeah. So,
Animated. Oh. Never know.
You know what? It could still come to fruition, probably. You know what? I wonder if he came to a head over like the whole merger thing. Like they didn't like some of the things and they wanted to change some terms, or
that's the other thing. Yeah, I mean, is the
because the New Mutants movie got pushed back as well as Dark Phoenix.
Yep,
so it's just kind of like, what's going on here with all the Fox stuff? Fantastic Four is all of a sudden. Sorry to steal y'all's thunder. I know y'all going to talk about it, you and Charlie, tomorrow, but I'm happy as well. The Fantastic Four is coming back to the fold this summer.
Comic is coming back. Yes, it was announced just,
which will lead to a movie or preferably a TV show or both. Why not both? We can have both.
But I mean, look at the evidence. Look at the evidence. I think it is the merger because I mean they're bringing the comic back now that Disney's gonna have control of Fantastic Four again. Yeah, Dark Phoenix and New Mutants pushed back to 2019. Who knows what's going on with the Deadpool animated series? That it's got to be that merger.
It almost has to be. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know that I like. I don't know, like Fantastic Four deserves more, and that's the only reason why I'm okay with it. But everything else that I have to give up, like I just don't know.
They even went back and did reshoots on Deadpool 2.
Yeah, what they do, put more Cable in there.
I think they said there was more Cable, maybe Dominant. I don't know, but they said it tested a lot better after they did the reshoot. So,
okay, so just side note, as somebody who has had to like do focus groups and testing. Honest to God, I feel like people that are in focus groups like to screw with stuff. Okay, so I worked on a focus group. I ran a focus group for Black Connolly's on NBC. I actually love the original pilot before they changed it because of the testing. And the show got canceled shortly thereafter. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you don't need to listen to focus groups. I really actually personally hate focus groups. I feel like they ruin things a lot. So anyway... But we did need more. I'm here for Cable. They have his glowing eye. They got the arm. Like I'm here for it. So, well, we've seen in the trailers anyway.
I hope the arm looks good and it doesn't look like an erasure.
I think it's gonna look like
It doesn't look like
Colossus.
It doesn't look like a fake upper lip or anything.
No, I think it's gonna look more like Colossus.
Probably.
Than anything.
Yeah, Colossus look good.
And they played it for laughs with Colossus. I feel like they really leaned into that skid because I guess they couldn't afford better. And it's Deadpool, so I'd be okay with it.
And as a man with a son with celiac who can't eat gluten, I appreciated the gluten joke that he shot it all off the earth in a rocket.
You know, coconut flour is not that bad. I had to cook something for somebody who is gluten free. And I was like, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's going to say the redneck.
No.
Okay.
Although the funny thing is, I eat the fat off the steak. He doesn't. So go figure. Anyway, it was humorous though. And it felt like I just was like, well, do we really need Cable at this point? Because every time he's gone, I never miss him.
Seriously. I mean, this whole series is 50 issues and I mean, how many issues you think Cable's like missing? Because even towards the end of the series,
do we ever not have I don't think there's a single issue that doesn't have a little Deadpool in it. He might not be like the focus, but he's always there, right?
I think he's in every issue, and they can't say that with Cable. But we did get Siryn, which I think it was weird. It's they didn't say Deadpool didn't know her, but they kind of like downplayed like their past history.
It was just me. I'm like, are they playing hard to get with each other? Is there a memory spell going on? Did Xavier do something? Because it's always Xavier. Let's just be real. It is in the X-verse.
But yeah, we get Siryn and Cannonballs.
Oh God, just a mess.
You know that they knew they were going to ring that bell every 2 seconds. That joke every 2 seconds.
They really did. They really did. I think he's in my favorite. No, he's not in my favorite panel. He's probably in my second favorite panel, I think. Yeah, it is. But I have been called a pain in the butt one. That panel.
Huh?
My favorite panel actually is where they're like, no, Mr. Wilson, let's try this again. Who's the greatest threat to public safety? And he's like, clowns. And I was like, dude, if we could have just got to this issue back when the killer clowns were roaming the hills. Do you remember that? Reports of like creepy clowns?
Yes.
And I still don't know what that was for. Was it for it or was it for American Horror Story Cult? Like, I don't know. We still don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, that's a good way to get shot in Florida or Texas. That's all I'm saying. I see a creepy clown and you're in my personal bubble. Don't do it.
They went with the clown menace, and then, once that got old, they started eating Tide Pods, Y'all
should be, if you got kids eating Tide Pods, as a parent, kill yourself. Like, what? No!
At least, if your kid's eating Tide Pods,
and they're 13 or 14?
Sterilize yourself so you have no more kids, and sterilize your kids so they don't have kids.
Like,
that's the problem.
This is worse than planking. Like, I don't understand these kids.
Well, that's what's wrong with the world. I can give you the one thing that's destroying the world. Stupid people are having kids quicker than smart people. So
most of the smart people don't have kids. No, that's what they say. Like lately.
What?
Like they say lately, like people like, you don't. I mean, you have a graduate degree. Do you even have time for kids? Like, you're publishing? Like, no, like academia is like a serious thing, and it's.
But it's like, I mean, even if you're a smart person and you do have kids, you probably only have one or two, and not like
one, two,
20,
at the most.
like some people.
The family is the American family size has been down for a while. There are those few people that if you can have it, baby, have it. Like what are those 21 kids and counting or whatever it is.
I just want to slap some people, see they were like.
But you know what?
What?
If they could at least get their kids in their comic books to put the Tide Pods down, then we'd be in a better world.
Exactly.
Comic book sales would go up.
Marvel and DC are like, yeah, preach. Comic books.
You just can't. Yeah.
Comic
books good.
Better for your kids than Tide Pods.
Not by much though. Not the stuff they're putting out lately. The big two, like I have a big issue with the big two.
No kidding.
Like, yeah, seriously. Like I'm all like Dark Horse, Valiant,
you're stepping
Black Mask.
You're stepping all over my I want to do the ads for Marvel and DC comic books. Better for your kids. Ahead. Better for your kids than Tide Pods.
Archie, supremely better. Get you some Betty and Veronica in your life. You'll thank me later. Anyway, this issue was pretty solid. I was like, where's Cable? Why is he gone? I didn't bother to look around the issues that might have, other books that might have had him. But it's like, it's a book. Who cares?
Yeah. But you said the thing about what's the greatest threat? Clowns. And he's like, okay. After clowns, what's the even greater threat? Simon Cowell. Worse. Galactus. Like less than that. Karl Rove.
He's a very satisfied customer.
I noticed in this series we get a lot of like political comments too, so I'm wondering if who wrote this. So Fabian, I wonder. So is he like a big But
it goes both ways. He doesn't beat up on just one.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe he is a cool, independent cat like me. Maybe he's all about the Green Party. Who knows?
Or he's just watching CNN and Fox News.
Well, CNN is biased and Fox News is biased. So there's no truly unbiased news source. even BBC News, or if you watch Al Jazeera America, everything has a slant. So unfortunately. And right now, journalism's like in their yellow journalism phase again, and I can't take it. Like I don't care.
Okay, Charlie.
Just let Trump be Trump. You knew what y'all try to pretend like you didn't know what you were getting. Y'all knew what y'all were getting. So just deal with it, and we'll get through these 8 years, and it'll be okay. And I'll come back to America in 2024. Anyway, it was a fun issue. It's kind of really silly. It's a silly issue. I think it allowed the art to be better. Like, when you have a very paper thin plot, everything else has to kind of step up. And I think that's what happened.
Where everyone's like, oh, Cable can't be dead. Let's use Deadpool to track him wherever he's at.
Exactly.
And what's up with Forge having like the hipster look all of a sudden?
It was the early aughts, bro. Everybody was a hipster.
That's true. It's like, I didn't know Tony Stark had a half brother. What the
heck? Don't give them ideas.
That'd be a better word.
You know, the mutants got to get folded into the universe eventually somehow.
True.
Oh, shout out to the death of the Inhumans. If you're a fan of Inhumans, I'm sorry that the TV show was so bad that they have to erase it from the comic book.
Oh, I thought that's what the TV show was, Death of the Inhumans.
It was, quite literally. But, you know.
Hey, well, you figure between the TV show killing the franchise and, hey, we got the mutants back. They're the cool kids, so.
Yeah.
I think if nothing else, like, after, when they didn't want to go all in on mutants, they, like, made Inhumans the New Mutants, and they like made like a ton of Inhumans. I think they're gonna like kill off most of them or like depower most of them and just have like the royal family probably.
Well, you know, they tried to depower mutants too. I mean, technically there's been a couple of incarnations of the Cure, but it always comes back. So if for some weird reason Inhumans comes back in vogue, you know, they can pull the plug on that one. So
no one stays dead. We know this.
Yeah, nothing stays the same forever. Oh my God, did you watch The Simpsons or do you still watch The Simpsons?
I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while till last Sunday. And they were making fun of this. This is what had me cracking up. They were making fun of like the Avengers Infinity War. And they had like the third end scene credit. It was like Uncle Ben is actually like Thanos. And he was alive and evil the whole time. I'm like, yes, I actually want this. It's funny because, you know, they might be bought by Disney, so now they're like really like going in on it. And I was just like, oh my God, I never knew I wanted this, but I want it now.
No, it's the weirdest thing. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't watch it. Like, Luca's like afraid of The Simpsons for some reason. Don't ask me.
The animation is creepy.
I guess, because, I mean, he'll sit there and watch Gotham with me and he's not scared, but he's scared of The Simpsons for some reason.
It's the yellow skin. They have jaundice. To quote the Family Guy episode. Anyway, no, I have to find the YouTube clip for you. It was just really funny. I was like, I need this. I need to write the fanfic for this. Cool. Uncle Ben's been alive and evil the whole time. Dude, what if Stan Lee dies and that's what they do? They bring Uncle Ben back finally. What would you even do? Would there be riots in the street?
It'd be like, well, was nothing sacred? Who did?
I mean, he's literally like the only person I can think of that's actually stayed dead, though.
I mean,
besides the Waynes.
Oh, I'd be riding in the streets if that happened. Remember when they kind of hinted that maybe Dr. Hurt was like Bruce Wayne's father? Thought there was going to be death threats.
I think there were death threats. Can't mess with that.
But I know. I think the original Gwen Stacy will come back before Uncle Ben comes back.
Her clone?
No, the original
just straight up. No, I got tired of dating you. I just faked my own death.
Supposedly when they wiped the marriage and did Brand New Day, I thought I heard a rumor that somebody at Marvel was saying, "Oh, let's bring back Gwen Stacy," and they got shot down.
There's still time
because they brought Harry Osborn back at that point, but they're like, "Let's bring back Gwen Stacy." Everyone's like,
"Well,
no."
But let's just be honest. Harry Osborn more iconic than Gwen Stacy.
Well, they're not even doing that much with him anymore, anyway.
Just you wait. They're gonna work up to it in the what's that? The other Tom's name? They got too many Toms and Chris's in the MCU. But yeah, Tom Holland, Spider-Man. They're gonna get to him, and then boom, it's gonna be an explosion, and finally we can get back to talking about Hobgoblin or Green Goblin or whoever. Goblin. That's all I'm here for.
I mean, is his buddy Ned gonna be the Hobgoblin? Because he is Ned Leeds.
That would be awkward, though.
Mm-hmm.
But hilarious, actually.
You stole my Legos.
Anyway, so what would you give this issue?
I don't know. Once again, it's like a weird. Well, where's Cable at? But I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the multiverse stuff because Cable, they try to track Cable through the multiverse, and they land in a Age of Apocalypse, not the Age of Apocalypse.
What was that? Or 5701 or 2 or something like that?
What, in this issue?
Yeah. The alternate Deadpool or whatever it was that where he was from?
We didn't see the alternate Deadpool this issue. No, I don't think.
It wasn't this issue?
No, the ultimate, an alternate Cable shows up at the end.
Okay.
So you said that was your favorite panel? Was them talking about the clowns?
In Karl Rove, yeah. It reminds me of early American Dad, where they had this episode. He couldn't come into the church, and every time he said his name, like you hear like a wolf howl in the back. Yeah, I love Seth MacFarlane. Sue me. Except for the Orville.
What? You don't like the Orville?
I don't like the way the first season ended. I'm gonna give the second season a little bit, but I'm
it's
good.
The best Star Trek we have right now.
Actually, Discovery got really good towards the end.
Oh, did it?
It's, it's a little nudity, it's a little cussing, and it's not how I would do Star Trek.
It's a little Hellfire kind of party. Hey.
Yeah. It's Star Trek for the kids, and I can appreciate that. Like J.J. Abrams was like Star Trek for like the millennials, but this Star Trek's for the kids. It's got cursing and nudity.
Good Lord. Speaking of cursing, my favorite was like, I love the splash pages, the 2-page spread where Deadpool's just like slashing through the clowns going, die, you clowns.
Yes. Very cathartic for me.
Show me on the doll.
So, yeah.
Show me on the doll where the clown touched you.
Ben Riley. I need one of those buttons, just like we need a Bendis button.
Riley.
So yeah, you got some shameless plugs for us?
Yes. Okay. Remember, if you want to talk any Deadpool or any Marvel with us, or if you're Donald Glover or his brother, please email us, wadesworldpod@gmail.com, facebook.com/wadesworldpodcast, @wadesworldpod on Twitter, and while you're there, also follow @CL Sidekicks for the Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks, which you're listening to right now.
But that's for the YouTube folk. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it.
What?
You're telling the YouTube people, so I'm telling
don't segregate the people. Everyone can follow it. All of it. Everything on Twitter. All right.
Sure, Phil.
If people want to send you inflatable clowns, where can they get a hold of you?
Better not put your address on it. You know to fight me at Lilith Hellfire any day of the week, but mostly Mondays and Tuesdays, because nothing else comes on after that, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, for everything else, @Adventures in FG. That's Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram @Adventures in FG. Oh, and please do stop by SouthgateMediaGroup.com and click on some affiliate links. Help keep this podcast network afloat because bandwidth is not cheap. It's true.
That's right. And check out our YouTube. If you listen to this on the podcast, check out our YouTube, because we really didn't get any this month, but we do YouTube exclusives, which remind me, I want to talk to you about that. I have it planned.
Alrighty. Okay.
All right, everyone. That's it for this week, because we're not getting a darn Deadpool animated series.
It's okay. We have Constantine now.
Yeah, but they're not even that long.
It's Wade's World. Wade's World. Wade's World. Wade's World. Jimmy Strong gets on. Stuff your Wade's World.
And this has been the Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast episode.
Episode what?
45.
We're old!
Why? Anything in its 40s is old, Lilith?
Don't be touchy, you April Fool's baby.
hours away. Sunday. 3 days away. Less than 100 hours away. FUFX.